12:30. Bedtime. Okay, a really exciting parcel is just... Excuse me. Good morning and welcome to another vlog. As I am currently filming this, I have not had a chance to even edit the last vlog or upload it. I've had a lot of busy days at work, and last night I actually worked till 10:30 in the evening to get things done, because we've got a lot of projects on at the moment and a lot of deadlines, and sometimes just the way it is, unfortunately, and I've not had time to do much. I ended the last vlog, which you will have seen by the point that you see this one. I ended the last vlog saying that it was the start of the week before a market stall, and it was a 3-day market for the bank holiday weekend here in the UK. So I can hear Mabel on the bells. Hold on, let me go and let her out. Anyway, let's try in here. It's a bit brighter, a bit more squinty. So yes, I ended the last vlog saying that I needed to market prep for the 3-day market this weekend. It's currently Thursday and I've done 0 market prep since the footage that you may have seen. So that's not going well, is it? I have a lot to do. I don't have all my mushroom launch products ready yet for the mushroom launch, but I did want to have most of them at the stall. Everything I have, I may as well take to the market and just have a soft launch there and see how they do. But like I say, I've not managed to do much. I've got to package a lot of the products up into their packaging, make it all waterproof because of the market and the time of year. We are probably going to expect some rain at the market, and although I'm under my gazebo, you just never know, do you? And I've just got lots to do, and I've got not enough time to do it tonight. I will probably have some time tomorrow. I don't know, the deadline's tomorrow, and I may have to do some more work late into the evening tomorrow as well, which is not ideal. I was hoping to go and play a bit of rounders, but we will have to see. It's kind of helped getting up early with Mabel. We get a bit done in the morning, but it's just not, sometimes we're just so tired that we just don't want to have to do anything. So it's a bit hit and miss when we get work done in the morning, but it is what it is. But I thought I'd start this vlog anyway, and hopefully it'll get me grooving and moving, and we will get some market prep done. All right, so I have about an hour before I have to set off to site, which takes me 40 minutes to get there. So we have an hour to get a few things done. I should really be editing the vlog, but since we have a market this weekend, I'm going to put that as the priority for now. So I have ordered new wrapping paper of the mini mushroom pattern design that I made, and I actually ordered it a slightly larger size. So all my other wrapping paper is A2. Whereas this wrapping paper is 500 by 700 millimeters, so it's a lot larger. It's just shy of A1 actually, not quite as big, but it's bigger than an A2. So I've had to redo the gift wrap tags. So I have one of these on the front of the display for the market, and then I have one of these on each cello bag that the wrapping paper comes in. So we had to redesign it. I have sticker paper from Online Labels that is this size. However, I always have really trouble, hi Freds, I have trouble lining it up on the sticker paper when it prints. It sometimes overlaps all the cuts, and I don't really know how to do that. So if you have any tips, do let me know. So the only way of getting it semi on point is to print A4 borderless, minimum expansion, and where is it? Oh, hold on, I need to go back to layout. Where is that gone? Oh, and scale it to, I think it was 98%. Anyway, and to scale it, that's the only way I've figured out how to do it. So if anyone does have any hints and tips, please let me know, because it's really infuriating because I'm wasting quite a few because they're not fully lined up. It probably doesn't help that we've got a border around each of the stickers, which is obviously never going to work if you're trying to line it up, but it is a bit infuriating. I should probably invest in a mun bin, but I am not quite there in my small business journey quite yet. But if you do have any tips, please let me know. All right, so this is the display I was talking about. So I have these filing units from IKEA. I think it's £9 and you get a set of 2. You get a large and a small. Because these wrapping papers are a bit bigger, I'm going to use the large one because they need a little bit more room just to move. But I have these on the front, so I hang this on a board that I made and have all the display wrapping papers above it, and this just hangs at the bottom, and then this just shows what wrapping paper, because some people aren't going to bend it to have a look, so from above you can't really see what the wrapping paper is, so this is just a perfect way of doing that. So I have some off-cut paper here, card, and I'm going to put that on there and put one of these tags on it. So I basically, well, at the moment I have to try and find the best looking tag. That one. I basically take a tag off, just pop it on the front there. I'll do it over here because I need to see. That's not straight. You pop it on the front, and I should use my laminator really for this since I've got one now. But I have done all the rest like this, so I'm going to continue doing it like this. I may replace it if I need to, but just some tape works really well. So I just cover the whole thing in tape, and then I tape it to the front, but I'll put you in time lapse so you don't have to slowly watch me fiddle doing this. All I do is stick another piece of tape over the top like this, and I've got a big bubble in that, there we go, pop, pop. And then I just tape it on, just simple as that, and it's just a really nice waterproof way of displaying what is in this bin. So just a really nice way of doing it, like that, easy. So I just need to get on with actually doing the actual products. We will get there. Let's get on with it. All right, since we're on the sticker train, let's print off some. I'm just watching Fauna Race if you're wondering. I think I'm gonna cancel this for now, and let's do the washi tape stickers. So I'm going to add that to canvas. As far as I'm aware, if we make this, I think, let's get a washi tape and measure it. I think if we do it 3.5 or something. Where's my rublers? Why can I never find anything? Here we go. I think if we make it 4x4, 4x4, we should fit the most amount on the page. This is not the final piece. I've changed what it looks like, but this is kind of what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to stick that on the actual washi tape, and then we're going to stuff a little bit of tissue in there just to stop the sticky from getting dirty. But that's the washi tape packaging I'm hoping for anyway. Oh, I might have to go a smidgen smaller. Smidge smaller. Okay, let's go delete. Oh, I didn't mean to delete all of them. Let's make it 3.8. I really need to, oh, still all 4, brilliant. I really need to remember and save these projects. I should probably save this as a project really, but I never do it. Okay, I think we can fit maybe 4, 8, 12 more on there, hopefully. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, far too many. See, this is what I hate. I do it on my laptop. I actually don't think I'd manage to fit any more on without making them smaller, to be honest. Right, let's get rid of 4. Delete. Right, okay. There we go, perfect. So I need to put some sticker paper in my printer, and then we'll take you over to the Cricut. So sticker paper in the printer, we're going to send to the printer. I'm going to keep bleed on this because I'd like a little bit of bleed around that. It'll help with the print and cut. And we're going to use System Dialog Print. If you're not aware and you start using Cricut for the first time, your printer dialog will actually pop up behind, which is really irritating, and I don't know why that happens, and I wish they'd sort it out, but it will pop up behind. I'm going to do it borderless, And then basically I have a preset setting, so I know my printer prints a little bit more blue, so I've turned down the cyan and I've upped the yellow slightly. That's just my preset, so I keep that for every single print I do. I want it from the rear paper feeder. I'm going to set it to the Epsom Premium Glossy because it's glossy printer paper, and this helps the ink not be too oversaturated. And then we are going to up the quality to high quality. I leave everything else how it is. I know it says colour setting is Adobe RGB, but I've never really had an issue with that as of yet. It seems to always print similar colours to anything I get printed at printer, so I'm not going to change that. You will just learn your own printers, but this is mine. I have the Epsom Yetee 8550, which is an eco tank. Highly recommend. It's quite an investment, but I got mine in the Black Friday sale and I have no regrets. I think I bought it almost over a year ago now, and I print on it constantly, and I have probably a quarter of ink left, and I'm just really pleased with it, so I highly recommend. So I'm going to click print on that. Annoyingly, you can't print more than one at a time, which is really irritating. So I'm going to actually just go through that again and again and again until I've printed 4 off, and then we'll take it over to the Cricuts. Sorry, it's a bit dark over here, isn't it? Oh well, let's get some lights. I give you light! Silly. Okay, so I'm going to get a mat. Not that one, it's rubbish. A cool little trick that I saw, I mean it's not really a trick, a cool thing that I saw some people doing with their Cricut is actually, hold on, spin you around. Whoop. So this is quite erratic, this vlog, isn't it? That's just a testament as to how much I have to get done. Don't mind the absolute state of this room. So I've seen a few people do this actually, where I'm gonna have to wait for this to finish before I don't know why I started telling you. Well, anyway, you use the brayer to flatten down your sticker paper onto your sheet, and I must say I've had less curl ups and less times that my sticker paper's moved because of that. It's been amazing. I highly recommend. Another thing that I've learned, I've been really exploring my Cricut a lot more because I've had so many issues with it. And another thing I've learned is that do you know how sometimes when you cut and it moves your sticker paper or it starts to snag or ruffle up? It's just because your stickers are too close together where the cuts, it's cutting too close together. And so I've definitely got to redesign a couple of my sticker sheets that I do to, the sticker sheets that I print out and cut, not my actual sticker sheets, just to accommodate for a little larger gap. That's why with this I've just allowed the Cricut to place them where they want to place them, because I waste less paper. Let's face it, I'd rather waste less paper by having less printed on the sticker paper, if that makes sense, than it ruffling up and ruining half a sticker sheet worth of stickers. So it's a bit of swings and roundabouts, isn't it, what works the best for you, but that's what I found. So if you are struggling with your sticker paper doing that, just bear that in mind. I think it's just valuable information. I did do some more testing of my laminating stickers, which I've got a huge stack of them. There's probably only, it looks like a huge stack, but there's probably only 2 of each sticker, which is annoying. One of them did cut a bit too fine. I don't know, maybe it'll go as a B grade. But they look really good. I'm really pleased with them. Let's see if the camera can pick that up. But you look at that quality. I'm really pleased with them. Nice and thick. The second time round I did manage to get my Cricut to actually cut them well, which is good. But having this Scotch tape, please let me know if anyone has a bit more of a permanent solution to using Scotch tape, because it is a bit of a waste. I do try and recycle when I'm doing multiple sheets, which I'll do with this. But it's an absolute game changer. It definitely reads these registration marks way better. So another tip there if you need it. It's just something good to know. People know good things, and I love hearing your feedback, and I love watching other people test these things out. It's just it's just one of those things that you don't really think of until you need to think of it. So just good to know. Let's plug this in. I'm waffling. I'm talking a lot today. You probably haven't seen me talk this much and explain so much before, and articulate myself quite as well. Maybe I need to be more stressed more often. That's it. Right, so I'm going to stick this in. So like I say, this is just a glossy sticker paper from Online Labels. It's a really good price sticker paper. Another trick that I found was I predominantly print and cut on A4 sheets, so I actually move these little rollers. You can move those along this bar, and I move them all over, so I've got one on each end just holding, because can you see this ruffling up here? That will just keep pushing that back down, which is really handy. Sorry, I'm talking over all the noise. And then two in the middle just to help keep it down. It's really helped that as well. Alright, so we've definitely got slight off-cut with this. That's really annoying. I'm going to have to calibrate again. I hate having to calibrate between every single cut. But anyway, let's see. Oh, we actually cut fully out. Brilliant. I've been doing too hard of a cut for so long. Anyway, that's what they look like. If it would like to focus for me. There we go. That's what they look like. But as you can see, we've definitely got some off-cut there. I'm going to have to do a calibration, but I won't put you through that. But I think that'll probably take me to leaving, so I won't film anything else before I go to site. But I'll catch up with you after work. Good afternoon. I've just come back from site. It's overcast, but it's really sticky weather today. Very hot. I have a banging headache. I'm quite tired. But I think the plan of action for now is to edit the vlog to post tomorrow. It's currently Thursday. Just so I can get a vlog up this week at least, as I missed Tuesday's session again. That's Mabel and Freddie playing. Yeah, but I've just got a banging headache, so I need to do something about that first. So we're gonna have some nice cold water and then crack on with doing that work. So let's go on. 30, 31, 32. That'll do, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12:30. Bedtime. I've just finished work. I didn't film anything talking to camera this morning, but we got up early with Mabel as usual, and Natalie actually helped me out and stamped and packaged up a load of my to-do lists. So they're all ready to go. We've kind of just done, like, say 30 to 50 of the 100 that I've bought of each product, just so that we have enough for the stall this weekend. Then we'll slowly do the rest of it when I've started to launch the products. But those are done. Natalie stamped them, so she's put the Lucy Locks stamp on the back and then put them in their cellophane. We just need to package up the bookmarks. I did a poll over on Instagram at Lucy Locks Art to find out whether people wanted them hole punched with a bit of twine in, like my old bookmarks, or whether they just prefer them nice and simple and plain, and the vote was to have them simple and plain. So that's one less job for us to do, but we are going to package them into cellophane, biodegradable cellophane, just so that they are more giftable but also waterproof for the market stalls, because that is something we definitely have to think about. And as you saw yesterday night, we managed to package up just over 30 wrapping papers. It's quite a hefty little batch, that. I definitely don't think I could go any larger in terms of wrapping paper size for my displays, but that is done. What else? I did think that maybe if we have time, I'm not sure we will, I might package up a couple of sets of additional gift tags, so that because at the moment I put one gift tag in for each piece of wrapping paper, but if you're wrapping a lot of smaller gifts, you might want multiple gift tags, so I might do little sets of 3 gift tags for £1 or something, because I just print and cricut them out myself with some twine in them. So I think that might be something I might offer if I have time to just package a few of those up. It shouldn't take long. I just need to design a little card topper for the little bags. So once all that's packaged up, I think all the new products we currently have should be ready. Yeah, so it'll just be a case of tonight I need to get everything out of the shed, pack the car with all the display stuff, bring the boxes in here, pack them with all the stock, and I have to do a quick design up of what we want the stall to look like, because there's obviously some new products. We went to IKEA and I got some frames so that I could print and potentially frame my A3 print of the mini mushrooms up there. We have some sweatshirts we found in in Primark, that are a bit of a dusky colour but similar to my branding colour. And I do have some transfer paper as well, so I'm thinking I might print my logo out, cut it out on the Cricut and iron it onto those jumpers, because at the moment, today it's really dropped in temperature. Yesterday it was really muggy, but today it's been quite chilly. As you can see, I'm in a sweatshirt now, so it'd be nice to have that for the market this weekend if possible. What else are we doing? For the mushroom launch, but also pre-product for the market, I started making some little felt mushrooms, and I'm going to make them into earrings and keyrings. I think I mentioned this in a few vlogs ago. I've not had time to make any more of those. The earrings are going to be a little bit smaller like this, and then the keyrings are a little bit larger. I have a lot of keyrings. I have about 10 key earrings, so I might make those into key earrings tonight as well. So we have those, but I think the earrings might have to come at a later date. I also need to put the order in for the postcard prints that I said Natalie was working on. They've finished now. She need to put the order in. And I do need to work on my sticker sheet. It's the last product I believe I need to send off for, but I've not started on that, and it's obviously not going to be available for this weekend's market, so I might push that to design over the weekend when we're back from the market stalls. The only other product that I do want to get done as well, well, two actually, are bundles. So I want to do bundles of all the mushroom stuff. So I'm going to offer a bundle of almost everything from the mushroom launch, bar maybe a few items that you can get for 50% cheaper than if you were to buy them all individually. So it's a really good deal. So I'm going to offer bundles like that. I've priced them up, etc. And I also want to offer some mystery bags. So I bought some lilac little paper bags, and I'd like to do boxes if you order them online and bags if you buy them at the market. But they will probably include some of my older prints because I do need to get rid of them. But I will also price them up so that the £10 mystery box bag will include a pin. So, you know, it's very much worth it. But I need to price all that up. But again, not going to be ready for this weekend, I would imagine. We've got far too much to do. I need to stop talking to you so that I can get on with it. But I just thought I'd give you an update. We got a lot done this morning. I actually edited the vlog and posted it, so you will have seen that this morning whilst Natalie packaged those notebooks up. But now I finished work, thankfully earlier than expected, but also frustratingly so, but I'm not going to get into that. And I just need to get on with it now. So we've got a lot to fit in tonight before the market tomorrow, and also we're taking Mabel this weekend, which is going to be a bit of a learning curve for us. So it's going to be manic, but I'm sure we can get there. So let's just get on. If I don't, I'm going to try and film as much as possible, but if I don't film much, it's just because I've been getting on with it. But let's get going. Oh, I never caught up with you about the market. So we had a market at the weekend. It was a 3-day market because here in the UK we had a bank holiday, our final bank holiday of the year. So it was a 3-day market and it was okay. To be honest, the last few markets have been very slow, but one, it's hit summer and everyone's spending money on some holidays, on their kids being off school, on childcare, etc, etc. So there's bound to be that lack of spending going on. However, last year the bank holiday, August bank holiday, was my best month, and this year it was better than the last few months, I will give it that, but it wasn't great. The Saturday, surprisingly for me, which is usually my worst day of a weekend, was the best day. In terms of transparency, I'll tell you the cost now. I made just over £100 on the Saturday, so with the stall cost being £61 for all 3 days, I made a £40 plus profit. And then on the Sunday I made £77, and then on the Monday I made £25, which is really unusual for a bank holiday Monday. Very, very unusual. I need another haircut. God, it doesn't feel like that long ago. So yeah, in terms of transparency, that's kind of where we're at with the weekend's market. Well, it was okay. It was okay. It's paid for a few things, and you know, it's not like I'm going to cancel doing this market. I do it every month and it's always good. It's always good time, and I get to chat with all the other stall holders and learn about new markets, learn about strategies and social media things, and it's always really fun and exciting to share concepts and things like that. So it's never a wasted time. We also stand there and make spiders ready for the next stall, so it's never a wasted time being there. Okay, a really exciting parcel has just come through. Well, not through the letterbox because it's far too big, but it's come through the door. This is all of the A6 prints that that Natalie, my partner, designed, thankfully, because I didn't have any time to design them. But she designed these, we've gone through them. It's basically all my mini mushrooms, but put into colour categories onto 7 individual A6 prints. So this is from printed.com, and I recently got my bookmarks all done with them and they've been impeccable, so I'm not so nervous. I'm not so nervous about the print quality. I'm nervous that we've made a mistake or something like that. So let's get into them. There's going to be a lot of prints. So basically I've done 100 of each print, and 700 prints here, which seems excessive considering I'm quite a small time artist that I don't get huge orders from. However, the difference between the price of 50 prints and 100 prints of each variation was so minimal that I was a bit like, I'd rather just pay the tiny bit extra and get the extra prints, and I'm sure I'll make use of them in the future. But oh, they look good. They look good. So we went for the silk card with a matte lamination on this time. So I got the velvet lamination on my bookmarks, but because these are just prints and they're not going to be used and touched all the time, we thought the matte lamination would be good. These look amazing. They look fantastic. I really do rate printed.com. If you need anything doing, I don't know, I think it's just a UK company, but I'm not 100% sure. They've always been really good. I've never looked at their print stuff and thought it's off a little bit. It always seems to be bob on, so that's good. But these are the different prints. Let me show you. Oh, look at that stack. I love this. This is amazing. So we have I'll do a full show of all the new products for the launch once it's ready, but these are the yellows and golds. So as you can see, it's got that really nice matte lamination. It's a really nice card. It's not too thick, not too thin. Perfect. I love that. So they've got the binomial names and the common names if they have both of those on each print. So that is the yellows and golds. We have the blacks and greys. We have the whites and creams. We have the reds and oranges. We have the blues and greens. Did we just do that one? No, we didn't. We have the blues and greens. Then, hold on, underneath here, we have the pinks and purples. And underneath here, we have the sepia and browns. Amazing, and the print quality is fantastic. I would say it looks like I've painted them directly on here, but these are all the different prints. Oh, I'm so pleased with these, I can't tell you. I absolutely adore them. But yeah, there's seven to collect. I will be selling them individually, and I will be selling them as a bundle as well as a mushroom launch bundle as a whole, where you can get almost all the products in a one big bundle. But obviously they will be cheaper to buy as a bundle than buying individually. But if there's a particular mushroom colour that you like the more of, then you can buy it just individually like that. So I'm really pleased with that. I am going to offer framed versions as well, which will be quite handy to have if you do want to have these on the wall. I'm really pleased with them, and I can't wait to have them on my wall, so I will probably show you framing these at some point. But I'm pleased with them. I'm really, really pleased with them. Thank God. So nerve-wracking getting a new product, but I'm pleased.